welcome to another episode on Relationship Q with Emmy. And I'm your darling Emran Ememaga. On today's episode, I always have two darlings with me. And today, guys, before I introduce them, let me tell you what we'll be talking about today. So yes, I happened to have a conversation with my cousin, and I got to realize that snoring is a big factor in a relationship. It can actually do a lot in a relationship, bad things I mean. So today, I decided to discuss snoring on today's episode, and I have these wonderful people that will be discussing with me. First, let's go. They say ladies first. So yes, Ike.
There we go.
Hi everybody.
Ike is a physiotherapist, I beg your pardon. And also we have Jide.
Hi.
Yeah, Jide is a newscaster. He's a reporter. Is everything news. Alright guys, so let's just kick off. Come on, like first let me ask, do you snore?
I don't. No.
You don't have to guys, Jide is asking me out, so maybe that's why he's lying. Do you snore, Jide?
I don't.
Okay, Ike, do you snore?
Goes back to nobody wants to admit that you snore. At every point in time of our lives, we've all snored due to maybe blocked nose.
I have never snored.
That's what she would say. So don't mind Jide.
Oh.
His voice is very thick, so I'm sure I snored at one point or the
Wow.
other.
Can you imagine?
Okay, while I was discussing with my cousin, I got to understand that because she actually said to me that she has been in a relationship where she was dating this guy that snores, and she was finding it difficult to let him know. So that called to my I got it got to me. I'm like, okay, what about people out there who are in this relationship with people who snore, be it a guy or a girl, and somehow they really want to either make you notice or help change it, but they don't know how to come at you with it. Like, Jide, what do you think? Like, people who are in such situation, like how? Let me even bring it to you. How would you go about it if you happen to date someone who snores? How would you let it out to the person?
All right. I'm gonna start with saying it's not. You don't need to. How do I put it? You don't need to say because this particular person now, the opposite sex now, snores, and you just want to say because of this you're ending the relationship or something like that.
Okay.
I think it's about the degree now. How that's my own angle. It's about the degree. If it's something that it's a minor kind of snoring pattern now, I think it's something that could be managed. Managed in the sense that let me use mine as an example now.
Are you trying to say you've snored before?
No. I'm using
Because
Let me use this example now. I had this ex then.
Okay.
She doesn't snore. I won't say she doesn't snore, but when she's sleeping in a particular position,
Yeah.
she snores.
Okay.
Especially when she's tired.
Okay.
So situation maybe she's using, I can't remember now, maybe she's sleeping to the left or right, I can't remember. But when she's sleeping that way, she snores. Not loudly now, but because of the breathing changes and all, you would notice.
Okay.
She would know.
Okay.
But what you need to do to help her is just tap it up.
And she's fine.
Or you change her position, she's fine.
Let me go over to you, Ike, as a physiotherapist. I know you have a lot of things to tell us.
So
I used to actually think that guys snore more than girls.
Yes.
And also, I used to think that slim people don't snore, but we'll come to that later on. But for
That's
now,
alright.
how would you handle a situation like that? Let's say you're dating a dude that snores. Like, how would you go about letting him know that he does?
Okay, so for me, if I have a guy who snores, so basically we'll just talk about it because if I'm in a relationship with you, I should be able to tell you the truth that we should be able to fine tune our issues out. So I'm like, baby, you snore. I'm like, we have to do something about it. That's
Oh my
it.
God.
For me, it was saying something like snoring shouldn't end the relationship, but for me, it's not about the snoring. It's about how we deal with the issue. Because I can tell you snore and you're going all defensive and telling me I don't snore. I'm trying to pick up a fight. I'm only trying to help. So for me, if snoring is going to end the relationship or affect the relationship, it's going to be based on the person's personality.
Okay.
You snoring is not the problem. It's how you handle the issue that is the problem.
So are you saying it doesn't matter how
If my partner snores, it's something that can be solved. I think she'll get to
Okay.
why people snore.
Okay, so
Okay.
Ike, it's somehow I got to understand also that it could be medical. Can you tell us any way that at all it's like for us to like some people assume that it's medical, some people say it's hereditary because I was able to speak to some people out there and I got to understand some things as well.
Whatever you've got the right information. Hereditary has a role to play in snoring, but I need to explain that snoring basically occurs when the muscle in the throat and the nose are lax. And when these muscles are lax, as you breathe in air, as air passes through the airways, it vibrates on that tissue, so it makes noise. So that's the noise that you hear, the after effect of that noise that you hear. So basically, it's something that can be solved. There are things that predispose you to snoring. If you can attack those things and you treat those issues, you won't snore. Then it can be as a result of a sleeping disorder called obstructive sleep apnea. It can be also solved. So snoring is not a big deal for me. It's something that can be solved. It's how we attack the issue.
Okay,
That's a problem.
over to you, Jide. You know,
Physio.
Jide, you said that it depends the weight of the snore.
Yes.
You know when you said that, the thing hits me.
It could be irritating.
And I'm wondering, okay, if it's that type that you, even when the person's mouth is closed, they still snore. That type that is like, you know, when you're starting a bike that doesn't want to start, or a car engine that doesn't want to start. If it's that type, so you're going to tell the girl, babes, I beg.
I don't think I would take that. I don't
Okay.
think, because
Wow.
for it to be like that, that's massive.
Did you hear that?
That's massive.
Did you guys hear that?
That is
Wow.
massive. That is
Did
massive
you guys
for me.
hear that?
Yes.
Let me not be defensive, but anyways,
I'm
let's
trying
come
to
back.
find a
Fine-tune
find a
and
platform where we can
yes.
use to like juxtapose, because it's like you saying you can't accept someone because they have a particular disorder. I'm looking for that disorder in my head that you can't help. This is something that some people cannot help. So don't come about saying
I'm talking about the magnitude.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say exactly. It could be
Okay.
as a result of a sleep disorder. So if a person has problem, the issue is fix the problem. Not so you're living because the person has a problem.
I'm saying this over time. I didn't say on a particular instance.
Okay.
I said over time, if it stays
Ike,
the way it is.
Ike, for example, you're dating this dude and he's not weighty. He's not,
Okay.
and he snores. Because I came to understand at some point that fat people are the ones that snore. I'm also surprised.
Slim people snore
Learning
too.
now that slim people snore, like it's amazing. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, so for snoring, I explained earlier that it's as a result of flabby tissues in the nose and the throat. So if you're fat, the tendency that you have untoned muscle is very high. So that's why fat people snore a lot. So for slim people, there are other predisposing factors. Alcohol, smoking. If you drink alcohol, your muscles are relaxed. You're very tired. You said you had a girlfriend that snores when she's tired, or a friend rather.
Yep.
I can't remember. So that is it. So your muscles are very relaxed. So it helps the vibration.
So Ike, you're telling me now that if I have a friend that is slim and snores, it could be that she's. I actually used to have
alcohol. It could be because
I used to have a
tired.
friend in the university, like she snores like whoa, but then she smokes. Okay, so I can relate now. Okay, maybe because she smokes,
Okay.
that's why she snores. Okay, over to you.
You've been partial.
How?
You asked me if I snore. It can look like someone.
I don't snore, but this is how it works. I'm not judgmental like he is.
I'm
He's
not.
very judgmental.
I'm not.
Okay.
I don't snore, but when my nose is blocked, I have a condition called allergic rhinitis. So
Okay.
my nose reacts to a lot of things once I'm in a new environment. So when my nose is blocked, like everybody, every other person, you will snore to an extent. It may not just be like that.
Oh, okay, like
Not
a
ignition
car
sound.
engine.
Okay.
Okay, so I actually went out to speak to some people out there. Obviously, you need to know what they think as well. So I asked them questions, and I got to understand that.
No, I don't have a problem.
Like,
Because if I love someone, I have to contain anything now. And that's why I married my wife. My wife snores, and we're still good. But when I got married to her, she wasn't snoring because she was slim. But after delivering about 3 kids, she became fat. She started snoring.
No, I'm not.
like,
Because it disturbs my sleep. And secondly, when I'm thinking, normally you have average 30% when you're sleeping of rest. Then you have 10 when you're walking and 20 when you're sitting. So you need it much when you're sleeping at night. If there is going to be a remedy, then you do it snappingly. But if not, I quit the relationship.
A wife can nag because of snoring. A husband can bring marital issue.
you've been with this person, and this person wasn't snoring at some point. And then later on, Judy, I'm asking you specifically. Later on, the person starts snoring like that engine, that car that wants to start. What's the like? What would you do?
This is a different case entirely. You met her over time. You've been together even before she started giving birth. She wasn't snoring. Something went wrong.
No, I'm not talking about marriage.
Okay.
Relationship. You
Okay.
met her first year, 1 year, 6 months into the relationship. You guys no snore, and then
Cool.
next month she's snoring.
As a result of what?
I don't know, but
Okay.
she's snoring. That's the thing, and she's snoring that particular kind of snore that you don't like.
I can now go without saying. There's a
Now
way
you're
we manage.
accusing
No,
me.
no. There's a way we can now manage that.
Okay.
And find a way around it. Most likely, we might know the cost. Maybe if you try and analyze over time, okay, what.
So why
when
can't
to-
you meet someone who snores and manage?
Why you
the person
attacking
too?
me?
That's what I'm trying to say. Oh no, I like the line you want to manage.
You know,
He said,
I like-
I don't mind him.
I
No,
like,
I won't take that.
I like when women try to defend women, and when men try to defend men. I'm not being one-sided
say-
right now. I'm trying. I love you guys equally. Okay, from the both of you, I want to know, like, for example, let me start with you. If you're dating someone who snores, what is the best way to let them know that they snore? Because some people feel embarrassed when you tell them, and some people feel downcast, like they feel very less of themselves, and they feel very. In fact, let's use the word, guy, I don't fuck up.
I think let me go first.
Okay.
It's about how you love this person. It's about how you interpret and put this thing in context.
Okay.
Your expression, the way you say these things matter. The way you don't need to raise ash words or something about you saying, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do this? I think there's a mild way you handle this. Let her know that okay, you just nod.
By saying what? What do you? So what's that thing you say? Do you just say, "Hey, baby, you're snoring"?
No.
Let's go to the hospital.
For me, you might even pamper her like,
Okay.
oh, why are you snoring or something? And maybe you guys find a way around it to ensure that it doesn't repeat itself, or just find a way of helping her.
Okay. Over to you, Ike.
Okay, so for me, this is how things work with me. I would just say it immediately I notice. I won't wait till it piles up, because that's where hunger comes in. It piles up after a while, then one day you're really hungry and it just snores again. It just goes. That's how you've been snoring for the past 3 months. Chicken. So
I
just
can
say it.
actually relate. Thank
I'm
you
with you
so
on
much
this.
for
I'm
that.
with you.
Thanks so much.
Finally, the main.
Oh wow. Okay, guys. You've heard from these awesome people about snoring and how you can also like manage with your partner that snores in a relationship. Make sure to comment, like, and share. Tell me. I mean, have you dated someone who snores, or are you currently dating someone who snores? You can actually find tips from what we just said. And also, darlings, nothing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I like to play too much. I don't
You're a
know.
clown.
why. I know that thousands of people in Nigeria and the world at large is suffering this thing. I am not even joking. Research says that. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time. And thank you guys for coming. You guys are awesome. Bye, guys.